with my artwork arranged and all sorted out, I was going to make sure I've got all of the background off just to leave my my artwork there. I'm going to save this off as, oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to export this as a Photoshop document. You know, I do have the options of using different formats, you know, scalable vector graphics and so on. I am going to go with Photoshop though, because I'm certain I can get it to work that way, and get it to place back into Photoshop. RGB, I've selected a much higher resolution. I've sort of doubled up on what is conventionally high resolution, so I've gone ahead and just said, look, you know, make it 600 pixels. Yeah, maybe I will go with layers. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting the highest quality sampling, because this is rasterizing vector stuff. It's going to embed a color profile. That's fine. I can change all those bits and pieces later on if I so desire. Now let's just see, where has that gone? I think this is it here. Yep, that's it there. Sweet. So I'll just swing over to Photoshop. So here's the document that I was editing before. It's got both my layers in there, and I was going to go ahead, place embedded again as we did before. Which one is it? There it is. So that's going to be just perfect. Look at that, I can just drop it in on top of my my thing there. Although that's interesting, it looks like it's altered the size a little bit, but I'm not concerned about that because it looks just right anyway. I'm going to pop in that background, but what I will do is I'm setting up to sort of you know, composite this in a little bit more meaningfully in the scenario there, but I am thinking, which will involve sort of putting in shadows and that sort of stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to keep this shadow. I like the sort of textural details of the daylight in the other shot that has no shadowing. So you know, that is a simple matter, isn't it? Of just popping in a layer mask using my black paintbrush, very soft paintbrush, to just kind of paint that layer back in. So, you know, you will understand, of course, looking at this, that I'm knocking out this to show this stuff through. But what I need to be careful of is that I'm not showing any of that extra boxy stuff. Where else? I might just have a look up in here because I quite liked the way that was exposing as well. Oh, you can see I've caught a little bit of the box there. I need to sort of clean that up, but that's okay. Just reduce the size of my brush. I'm just looking at this sort of area, typing X to switch colors. In fact, I'll make that very much smaller. And that you can see there. If I can option click, that's that little edit there. And of course, if I shift click, I can see the difference there. Oh yeah, that was a great idea. I'm loving it. Setting up this this new layer, I might just bring some of that back to make use of the actual shadow. So we've got rid of the box, but we're going to use the actual shadow just to see what's interesting. It's added a little bit of a look there. I wonder, let me just have a quick look. Oh, that's actually, that's interesting. That's got some transparency in there that I didn't realise was there, but that's an easy fix for another time. But we're pretty much there and ready to go with our compositing.